welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa Knox. Today I'm going to talk to you about the 5 things that I need for you to do to make sure that you have down so that you can get that approval from that business grant, that business loan, or whatever business funding that it is that you're applying for. Before we get into it, I'm the owner of multiple businesses, 6-figure businesses, and one of the main reasons that has helped me to be able to start multiple businesses and get them to 6 figures is because of business funding, whether it was business credit, business grants, or business loans. Just about everything that I apply for, I get approved. The steps that I have taken, all the things that I have done, and the questions that they ask you on these applications, and I've put them together in a checklist that tells you everything that you need to make sure that you have everything and you're prepared. And then I've also created a new community, Dream Doer Nation Academy, where business owners can get together, talk, bounce ideas off of each other, get the help that you need. It's really all the things that I needed for myself. I didn't know who to spend time with. Didn't even realize I needed a business coach or a consultant to steer me in the right way. I just really kind of mimicked some of the things that I saw and did what I thought was best. So that's how I started, but I don't want you to start that way. You don't have to get out here and fumble and hit all these roadblocks. Learn from somebody who's done it already and who wants to make sure that you win. The checklist and all the different resources for my community and the tools and courses that I have available will be in the description down below. So let's get into it. The number one thing that you need to have, and again, like, you can apply for business grants, which is money that you don't have to pay back. You can apply for business loans, which is definitely money that you have to pay back within a certain time. Business lines of credit, which is money that you pay back according to how much you use at a certain time. And then you also have just other kinds of just business funding, whether that's hard money lenders, banks, organizations, government grants. There's so many different ways that you can get money out here. But a lot of them ask for the same things. They're going to require the same documents. They're going to want to see the same proof that you are a legitimate business. Organizations and banks do not want to give money who they think are like side hustles. You know, it's just a hobby. It's not something that's really going to be relevant like 1 to 2 to 5 years from now. The whole purpose of injecting money or giving funds to businesses is so that you can build a stronger business, to increase jobs, so that you can solve more problems for your consumer, and so that you can help increase the economy, you know, and be a good flow into that economy. So they're not just trying to give money to anybody, but they will give you money if you have everything that I'm going to help you with. I've been approved for 10 loans, business grants, as well as business credit. Let's get into it. The 5 things that I need you to make sure that you have so that you can get approved for business funding. Number one thing, you need to make sure that you have all of your documents in order. What documents are these? So documents like your EIN, which is registering with the federal government, having your business bank account, having your articles of incorporation, your LLC, your incorporation, whatever that is, even if you're a nonprofit, having all those documents in place. Most of these applications are going to ask you for the same things. And keep in mind, the things that these applications are asking you for business funding are things that every single business needs to already have in place anyway. If you get all of these documents or get my checklist that tells you everything that you need to have, it's called the Build and Fund It Blueprint for a reason. Because even though you want to get these things so that you can get the funds, your business is supposed to already have these things anyway. You're already supposed to have an EIN, which is the social security number for your business. You're already supposed to have a business bank account. You're already supposed to have your business licenses and your LLC and things like that. So them wanting you to have these things is actually putting you in position. It's actually backwards, because you should have the documents first and then you should be applying. All right. Number 2, the number 2 thing that is super important that I didn't always find the most importance in is a business plan. I did start my business without a business plan, but there again, that's because I just didn't know how important they were until I started applying for funding. At that time, a couple years after I started my business, I got my business plan together. So the reason why a business plan is so important too is because organizations and people who give grants, they want to know where your business is going. Again, this is something your business needs anyway, but they want to know that this isn't a hobby. If I give you this $10,000, this $20,000, this whatever amount of money, what are you going to do with it? How is it going to help you serve more people? How is it going to help you solve more problems? You know, what does your business look like 2 years from now if you get this money? You know, and what are you selling it for? What's the overall vision? What's the mission? Like, why are you even in business anyway? companies and organizations, they want to know that. They don't want to just give money to anybody. They want to actually be helping a cause, helping a mission, and furthering what you're doing in the economy. Number three thing that I think a lot of businesses need to get down is mastering sales. So I used to spend a lot of time talking about marketing, how to get sales, how to win over clients and things like that. And I still talk on those things. That's what my degree is in, marketing and business management. But a lot of businesses are in business. A lot of businesses are taking clients and making money, but they're doing it through Cash App. Or they're doing it, through text message. And it's just like not a really professional setup. That's cool to start, but you need to get to a place where you have a solid business and where you are actually making sales on a regular basis. And the easiest way to do that is to have things like websites, a system, processes. The thing about getting business funding is that it's supposed to just add fuel to the flames. It's supposed to really just take your business to that next level. Once you get, say, a loan or business credit, you have to know how, and even a grant too, you have to know how to take that 10,000, that 15, that 20,000 and be able to multiply that money. And multiplying that, a lot of that is going to come from your sales. So if you're not already running like decent business or good business, or have got customers who have shown and proved that they want what it is that you're selling, whether product or service, you might have a hard time paying those loans and that credit back. So you want to understand sales, and you want to already have sales. Now, if you're going for starter loans and money to help you get into business, I mean, maybe that doesn't apply to you, but you need to know how to sell. All right. Number 4 thing that I need a lot of people to do, which a lot of people don't do, you want to just sometimes just give money to people and just let them handle everything, which is why a lot of people get took. Quick story. Years ago, I wanted a business grant so bad. I just felt like that was the answer and the solution to my problems. I had sales pretty much down, but still I just needed a little bit more to carry me over. Asking around, came across this guy. He's like, yeah, I'm a grant writer. I can do this. I've done this. And charged me $500 to do grant writing, all for him to come back and be like, oh yeah, well, I couldn't guarantee that you were going to get the grant. Yeah, I don't know. Couldn't really show me which grant he applied for. Couldn't really show me what the dates were. Couldn't really give me a whole lot of really tangible black and white information on what it was that I paid for. And this happens to a lot of people. But if you do your own research, if you just go and Google like grants in my area, grants in my region, the requirements, baby, I need y'all to read. If you don't want to do your own research, that's cool too. And if you got it like that, just to pay somebody and just not really worry about it, just make sure that you vet that person out and you have a really good understanding of what their results look like. Okay. I can tell you and show you receipts of what I've been awarded and what loans and business credit just got approved for business credit. I can show you receipts, and a lot of people are taking people's money, calling themselves grant writers, but not producing any results. So be aware, but do your own research. That's number 4 for me. And the number 5 thing that I want to invite you to do to ensure that you get the approval on these applications is to take advantage of the tools, the courses, and the resources that I have created. And you need help trying to get to a place, and I can help get you there. So you can definitely watch all of my content, TikTok, Facebook, and IG, where I'm giving a lot of information for free. And you can also take advantage of the tools that I have created for entrepreneurs, whether you are a newer entrepreneur or struggling in business and you just want to know how to get closer to the yes without all the flim flam. Make sure that you check the description and subscribe. Till the next time, guys.